Alright guys, in this video the K24 is on the pallet, the gearbox is on the pallet. What's missing? Clutch. Okay guys, the clutch I have here for the K24 DC5 is a Exedy clutch and flywheel package for Honda K series. Now this is actually for K20, but you can use this on a K24 gearbox or a K24 if you just use a K20 flywheel, which I have. This is a flywheel and clutch kit. Now the clutch I have is a sports organic clutch, which is a step up and a step down from the top and a step up from standard. I believe 1 or 2 steps up. So it is a pretty heavy duty clutch. Now the reason why we went with this sports tough clutch kit is because obviously, like I've said many times, the car is a circuit car. It's getting a pretty hefty gearbox. It's getting an LSD gearbox. So we want to make sure that all the parts are working in unison together and at the right level. One is not stressing out the other. So this is a clutch that we have. To be honest, I've never done a clutch before, so this I might do it wrong. It might take a while. We'll see how we go. Now in this kit we have obviously a spigot bearing, an alignment tool included inside. We also have a remain seal which was given. I have it behind me. So we'll be doing all of that. So just a quick unboxing. I have already had a look. Actually, before that, I'll just show you the part number. So this is for Honda K20 and K24 gearboxes. To use it on a K24 gearbox, all you need to do is have a all you need is for this to work on a K24, you just need a K24 flywheel. That's all you need. A K20 flywheel. I believe they're the same or something like that, but either way the boxes will bolt up as long as you use a K20 flywheel. This is a K20 clutch. So, and it is a Lightened flywheel as well, so we'll have a look at all of those things. So just part numbers, of course, for everything here, just to give you guys, I'll have it in the description as well and the links. Let's do a quick unboxing and see how it is. Okay, so let's unbox this first. It's a bit of a weird angle, I know, but I'll show you guys with the other camera. So here, oops, pick one side. So, and on this box we have, okay, nothing in there. So here we have plates. It's very small. I think just because it's Honda front wheel drive, it's very small. Oh, oops. Anyway, that was just the alignment tool. So we have this thing, I'm not sure what this is, some sort of circle, I'll figure out what that is. This is the alignment tool. Accurate, it's actually a Honda one. That's interesting. Oh yeah, alignment tool. No idea how this works, but there it is. A bearing. Not sure what type of bearing this is. Let's open it up. Oh, spigot bearing? Is that what this is? Probably. I believe, I don't know what that is, a spigot bearing. I don't even know where that goes, but we'll figure that out. That's that. And of course the clutch is here, and I will show you guys with the other camera. So there it is there, that's that. Alignment tool. One of these things really that's spigot bearing. And oh, what's this? Anyway, that's that. It's just more pieces to show you guys. That looks very nice, very cool. I don't know if I'm by putting this on here I'm doing something wrong, but I think brake cleaner it to make sure it's okay. But yeah, look at that, that's so cool. Very cool, made in Japan. Anyway, that's that. Now in this box we have flywheel. Open up the flywheel. It's a flywheel, Lightened flywheel. Looks pretty hectic. Let's put on the bottom wrap. Alright, so from this point on, it does get a bit messy. There was a lot of work to do, a lot of things I couldn't do, so I'll just reiterate for you guys. So this is an Exedy clutch and flywheel package for K20 and K24. Again, to use this on a K24, all you need is a K20 flywheel. This package included a clutch kit, a lightened flywheel, a clutch alignment tool, a spigot bearing, a release bearing, and a rear main seal. Now at this point in time, I know what I'm talking about because I've done all the research and I know everything. Now, the clutch I had chosen was a sports organic clutch. Now, Exedy says this clutch is designed for track use, and well, this car is a track car, so I thought it'd be perfect to get this with the added power that I'm going for. The premium organic friction material used in this clutch is for superior durability and engagement, and it has a high rate damper springs to handle the increased torque, which is great for K24 because the torque levels can be pretty insane, especially when we get it tuned. The flywheel is an Exedy Billet lightweight flywheel for K20. Now, the installation process. Being my first time, it proved pretty difficult, and it took, I think, 3 days for me to actually complete the whole job. Not 3 full days, 3 nights. The rear main seal was definitely well stuck in there, but with time and a few flatheads, we managed to pull it out and place a new one in with a little bit of silicone just for sealing. The spigot bearing. Wow, the spigot bearing was really tough. It took me a very long time with a lot of brainstorming. Here's how I did it. Okay guys, how to remove K-series pilot bearing. The pilot bearing gets stuck in there. A lot of people use bread and stuff for other cars, but for K-series, the distance right here is very small. It's just like maybe 10 centimeters, not 10 centimeters, but it's like just this much. So you can't really use bread. A lot of people use bread and shove it in there. So what I did was I had this rag, I folded it up a couple times, shoved it in there, and then I shoved this because this is the closest diameter, radius, whatever, to shove in there. And once that's shoved in there, I just shoved it first straight in with a hammer. Once it was tight in there, bro, I just sent it left, right, up, down, because you got to push that pilot bearing out. But instead of pushing it out, this did an even better job. It mounted it, and that way I just used a flathead to just push this out. Well, there you go, the pilot bearing is out. You can see some of the rag attached to it. So yeah, got a brand new one, ready to go. As I got the flywheel on, my sockets did not have the correct teeth to firmly grip the flywheel bolts and to be able to torque them correctly. The next day, after grabbing the proper sockets, I realized I'd forgot to place a bracket that sits between the engine, clutch and gearbox. So I had to remove everything once again and pop it back together once again. Step by step, I got things on. Flywheel all torqued up, clutch in, alignment tool, pressure plate, and then all bolted up and torqued up, ready to go. After, I managed to actually attach the gearboxes to the motor as well, complete and now ready to drop in, without any fluids of course. I guess the only difficulty with the box was trying to fully get it in place to align the bolt holes and bolt up to spec. However, we did manage to get it done. It was kind of just shove the box in and use a bolt to just bolt in, drill in with the impact to bring the bolt closer to the motor. Otherwise, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess in the next video we'll be dropping this thing in, or we've actually already dropped it in, and I'll show you how in the next video.